Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. We've got Hurricane Rafael, a Category 2 hurricane about to make landfall over Cuba, then make its way into the Gulf of Mexico, where it briefly remains a Category 2 hurricane before very likely kind of calming down to a tropical storm. Notice these latest projections farther and farther to the west. This is kind of what we were expecting, to be honest. In fact, moving a little south and to the west. Doesn't mean the coast of Louisiana and parts of Texas will not be impacted, but just notice more and more of these weather models wanting to steer it a bit more dramatically out toward the west. The Carolinas should not be impacted other than bits of rainfall that we've been getting today. Notice these clouds and this rain coming at us from the south. That's why when you step outside, you're like, oh my goodness, this does not feel like November. Feels a little bit muggy. We had some fog out there this morning. We've got the soup in the atmosphere coming down in the form of fog. We got a little bit coming down in the form of rainfall. Right here, this line that you see, this is our cool front. This will come through tomorrow afternoon. That will shift our winds. So we're going to cut off the flow from the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean and get back some of that drier Canadian air. So it will feel a little bit better, but it'll take a little while. In the meantime, as we take a look outside, anything from partly cloudy skies to a few of those stray showers. No big change there. Looking at some rainfall coming our way tonight, really late tonight for some of us. I don't think this is going to be widespread. I don't think everybody's going to get wet. Some of us will have some rainfall late tonight and early tomorrow morning. But as we take a look at the afternoon right here, it's not very well defined. You have to kind of strain your eyes to see or use your imagination. But that's our cool front. So as it gets closer to us, it's not going to have a lot of rainfall with it. But as it pushes through, it will shift our wind. So gradually we'll see a partial clearing. We'll get rid of some of these extra clouds, some of that soupiness in the atmosphere. And your Friday is looking nice. A mix of sun and clouds. It's still going to be mild out there, but by Saturday, we'll start to feel a little bit cooler. So here we go. If you're traveling across, say, Columbia from the Midlands to the Low Country, you've got better chances of rainfall, or at least heavier amounts of rain. If you're staying here at home, though, we'll be dealing with a few of those spotty showers. Here's Friday. Notice these lines, the wind direction coming from the north. So again, that's cutting off the flow of all the ocean. So it's not going to be quite as soupy out there. As we go into Saturday, we'll see maybe a 20% chance of showers. I think rain chances increase heading into late Sunday and Monday. Monday is Veterans Day. Look at that, another cool front coming through. I feel like for our area, we almost always get either rain or overcast conditions on Veterans Day, and it looks like this year will be no exception. Behind it, though, we clear out nicely, cool down a little bit, but I think our next significant cool down will likely be next Thursday into next Friday. That's when we have better chances of more widespread rain and maybe a little bit cooler too. So we'll see. It's still early on, but here we go. Low to mid 70s for the next couple of days. As we go into Saturday, Sunday, we will be in the upper 60s. So finally close to seasonal average, but still technically kind of warm for November. We're right back into the 70s. They do not want to leave early next week, but again, potentially a pretty good cool down by next weekend.